Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's time for another manga volume review. I apologize from the beginning. It's been hard to speak today. I don't know why. I try my best to not mess up in this video. I did stop the video twice already. So anyways, this is gonna be on Adults Picture Book New Edition. I'm gonna be honest, I looked up why it says new edition. Is it a reprint? I don't know. I didn't get any answer on that part. I don't know if it's just part of the title because it's part of the title, or if it's actually a reprint. So it is what it is. So this is going to be on this series that is actually very intriguing. It's going to be one of this. It's almost going to be, I don't know, it's going to be hard to, I guess, take in as a pill for some people just because of the weirdness of it, but great series. Before anything, check out yempress.com. Now, this is brought to you by Yempress. They sent me this copy for me to review for you guys, so if you haven't checked out yempress.com, check them out. Great company. They release so many stuff left and right. The amount of stuff they release is just amazing. So give them some love. I've been reviewing for them quite a bit of stuff for quite a while now. So I'm really excited to release more and more stuff for you guys this month. So make sure you guys keep up with all the stuff that I have for you guys. I do appreciate all the love and support that you show this channel. Before I continue on my review, do consider subscribing to my channel, commenting, liking, and sharing. It helps me, it helps the company, it helps the community, so might as well do it. So I do appreciate all that. So okay, Adults Picture Book, we follow several characters, and luckily this has a good character picture part. We have two main characters, well, three actually. We have Kuro. Kuro is the gentleman here in the front, and he essentially took in a 4-year-old daughter of a friend, Kiki, right here. And then we later on find out, well, she comes into play later on in the manga, Fusako, and I believe that's everyone in the cover. Now, the friend is Haruki, and he doesn't really come up in the present timeline, but he does come out as a lot of flashbacks. So he, I would say, is a main side character, and especially being the father of one of the main characters, Kiki. So we have Kuro. Kuro took in Kiki, and essentially Kiki's mother abandoned her to her father, Haruki, and Haruki then abandoned her to his best friend, Kuro. And now Kuro basically took her in, and he has this weird relationship with Haruki. He himself can't even explain it. No, I want to say that he is in love with him, but he himself says, well, I don't have attraction to men, and I don't have an attraction to him in that way, right? But he does love him in a certain way. So I don't know. I think he definitely has a love for him. Maybe it's not well defined. Maybe it's not a physical love, but more like a brotherly love. Like he really loves him for as family, and because of that, he kind of suckered into this, right? So Kuro then goes and he's doing his taxes, I believe, and he's a manga writer, so he, you know, if you have like a small shop or you work independently, it's harder to do your taxes, and from what this shows, it's hard to do them even in Japan. So he takes Kiki with him, and in the time that he is there doing his taxes, this girl shows up. Now she's kind of the girl that's helping him with the paperwork, and that is Fusako. Now Fusako, he just lets it out. Like, it's really weird, to be honest, and he says, do you want my 4-year-old? Like, he is willing to give her up, and she's like, no. And then he proposes to her, like, you want to get together and married? And she says yes, and they get married. Like almost 3/4 into the manga, they get married through the law. They eventually move in at the end of the volume. It's very, very, very interesting, very, very, very weird. Before the marriage, they do have a meeting with Kiki, and it's like, okay, this is gonna be your new mom. This is, we're getting married, so we're going to be a family together, right? Now, Kuruo does it in the sense of thinking for Kiki, and he's not really thinking of a Kiki, but thinking of the responsibility that Haruki left him. And again, these flashbacks of him meeting Haruki meaning so much to him, and how he doesn't want to disappoint him and wants to raise his kid for him. It's very, very, very strange. And then Fusako willingly getting into this marriage without hesitating. She's like, yeah, sure, I'll marry you. Brings some questions of why she does it. We don't get a lot of answers from her. She does say that she just seemed like he was lost and she wanted to help. She seems like a very decent lady, but I feel like volume 2 might bring more of her character of why she was so willingly into going into marriage, right? Now, there's no funny stuff going on. There's this whole like who's sleeping where debate towards the end of the volume as well. So there's definitely like no attraction or at least not yet, between the two adults. They're not doing it for that. They're doing it mainly for I think taxes itself, but also them being able to help Kiki be raised in a more quote unquote regular family. And I say that because, so many kids, as a teacher, so many kids are raised in non-regular homes that I feel like the regular has become more of a rarity, and even then, the regular you want to seem as like it's a biological dad, a biological mother. That almost never happens anymore. Like it does. And it is kind of, you see it a lot, maybe in a third or fourth, but a lot of kids that I know will have step parents, will have single parents, will have the situation where they're living with grandparents. There is so many kinds of families and so many types of families that, I hate that they want to do this like kind of regular family, but that's kind of what they're doing. They want to try to give her the best benefit that she can for her life. That in a nutshell is the story. It is a very odd story, but I actually did like it. Kiki is a very fun character. She brings a lot of light to the anime, whereas the father figure, Kuruo, very serious, very plain person. It very, 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 very shows that he hasn't really learned how to express his feelings and himself, so he's very plain of a person. And then the wife, she's also very spirited. She has a lot of light to her. She's a very positive person as well. Don't know much about her, but I feel like she's gonna have a serious background. We're not there yet, so we'll see. For now, guys, that's everything that I have for you guys. I hope you appreciate this review. Thank you so much for your love and support, guys, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.